Anytime you draft someone in the first round, you hope, you pray that they can have an immediate impact. But for this Patriot, it's not looking too good. Let's talk about it. My name is Aaron. On the daily, pushing out Patriots content to people like you who can't get enough, even on my spring break. So don't miss out. Hit that subscribe button, hit the like button because you're great people, and comment below because I know you're going to want to say something about something. Who the heck knows? So let's jump right into it. First and foremost, Cole Strange. It is possible, possibly even likely, that he loses his starting job, even if he has the starting job this upcoming year, 2025. Now, as of right now, you jump into the depth chart. Let's do that real quick. He is being slated to start at that left guard, but it is also possible, let's not forget, you have one of the hidden gems that was taken on the team last year in free agency. That was just I believe on a practice squad for the Raiders, was Ben Brown. He was brought on. He played center. He actually did a pretty good job. I'm not saying he's going to go outplay someone like Cole Strange, but again, if you look at Cole Strange throughout the past couple years, the times he's played, he has not been great. He under Bill Belichick, he was benched one time. It was rough. So again, anyone who watches this channel knows I am a glass half full type of guy. Do I still believe in Cole Strange? Yes, I do. I think that he can come out there and still contribute to this team. But you always have to say, listen, we are going to put the best players on the field. And right now, based on this line, if I were to look at someone where it's like, all right, you have a lot to prove to us, it would be Cole Strange. Now, he did play a little center this past year, towards the end of the year. Bradbury, again, we all have to understand this line, though still not ideal, is still an upgrade from last year. I know a lot of people were upset when he was basically picked up after the Vikings didn't re-sign him, and he didn't have the greatest Pro Football Focus ranking and all these different things. That's true, but again, still consistent with his play, and when it comes down to it, better than we had been dealing with. Now, that doesn't mean Cole Strange couldn't move to center. When we look at this, the head coach is going to, and Mike Vrabel is going to look at this situation and say, what is going to be the best for the Patriots? Now, we still have a draft to go to. We still have to figure all that stuff out. And it's possible they find someone in the draft that comes in, balls out, and he takes that job from Cole Strange. And possibly even Bradbury. And so you never know. You never know what's going to happen. But again, Cole Strange is that one player where it's, gosh, you're a first-round pick. Why did they take a guard in the first round? Man, you've been injured a lot. You've been out a lot. You need to come prove yourself. And if you can't do that, you're going to find your spot. You're going to find yourself on the bench. So again, it'll be interesting to see how this offensive line is configured. So here's my question for you. Looking at this offensive line, what do you think is going to be the starting offensive line for this New England Patriots team? I'm going to tell you right now. So comment below. What do you think the starting five is going to be? I will tell you right now. The right side is solidified right now. You have Moses, right tackle. You have Nwenu, who is going to play right guard. I would probably say Bradbury is going to play center right now. My guess, it's going to be either him or Cole Strange. And then at left guard, I honestly don't. I'm going to tell you right now, at left guard and left tackle, I have no idea. At left guard, I think it could be possibly Strange. Yes. Right now, I look at all the options, and you're probably like, yeah, Layden Robinson, no. City, so no, unless there's a huge improvement. And then you have Verdarian Lowe at left tackle. I do not think Verdarian Lowe will be starting at left tackle. I would think it will be someone that the Patriots have drafted. So I want you to comment below. Tell me what you think. Again, Cole Strange, a lot of question marks around him. What can he show for the Patriots and the Patriots faithful when it comes to actually finally starting and just being consistent on the line? That's all anyone could ask for in a lineman, is get out there and be consistent. So comment below, who do you think your starting five is going to be for the Patriots come this upcoming season? And what is it going to look like, and what do you think is going to happen to Cole Strange? So comment below on that. Next up, I thought this was interesting. The Patriots are urged to draft a former teammate of Drake May, and that would be the my fault. Here we go. That would be the tight end from the Tar Heels, and that's Bryson Nesbitt. Now, I'm going to tell you this. I do think personally there is a net benefit to drafting a player that has that connection with another. So whether that's on the defensive side of the ball, whether that's offensively, obviously you see that a lot between quarterback, wide receivers, quarterback, tight ends, that they have those types of pairings. And so I don't think that's a bad thing. But I think at the same time, you look at Nesbitt, and when it comes to a lot of his rankings, when it comes to any site, this is ESPN in particular, they don't look too great. Now, the reason I say that is because there are much better tight ends available that could fall to the Patriots. Now, that doesn't mean that they couldn't pick him up after the draft and have him as an undrafted free agent. That is totally a possibility. But again, I still, in this Josh McDaniels offense that we have yet to see with with Drake May at the helm, that someone like Jaheim Bell that they drafted out of Florida State has a lot to add and is very versatile at the tight end position. As well, remember you have Hooper, and then you still have Hunter Henry. So the tight end position is one position I'm not necessarily worried about, but if that's something in a later round, again, that someone drops to them, then especially Luke Lachey, who is from Iowa, I've seen him play. Again, Iowa has had a lot of great tight ends. You got to do what you got to do. But tight end is something they shouldn't be going into the draft thinking, hey, we really need to make some big moves to get a tight end. I know a lot of people said, what about Tyler Warren? Yeah, but man, he's gonna be most likely a top 10 pick. And if that's the case, that's way too high when it comes to, he's not a need. He's not a need. He's a want right now. And so the tight end position is not a need. It is a want. I think it'd be wise for the Patriots to wait till, if they truly want to pick someone up and throw them on the practice squad, wait till to pick up an undrafted free agent. And if they've looked into Nesbitt and they think, hey, this would be a good fit for the Patriots and possibly for Drake May moving forward, if Nesbitt could ever get off the practice squad, then I think that'd be fine. But if they really are going to jump in and say, hey, we're going to go out, we're going to draft a tight end, then I don't think Nesbitt is the answer. And again, ultimately, I still believe in Jaheim Bell. I think he has a lot of potential, and I'm excited to watch him as well in this offense. I'm excited to watch Henry ball out more as well as Hooper, because I think those two players at times last year were the offense's saving grace. Saving grace. Thank goodness they were on the team. And so comment below, tell me what you think. Jaheim Bell, you have faith in him. You think the Nesbitt idea is a good idea. What are your thoughts on the tight end position as well? What are your thoughts on Cole Strange and the offensive line? Comment below. I appreciate every one of you. We'll talk later. Peace.